Hi, this is Naveen Ferguson. You've reached the right channel. I am Naveen Ferguson, and that's the channel's name. We'll be doing a reading today for Virgo for January 17th to the 21st. Virgo, we're doing a reading for you for January 17th to the 21st, 2022. Okay? I hope you're doing well, Virgo. Okay, let's go. What is Oh, and Spirit is telling me this is where to stop. Okay, and we're doing just three cards. However, Spirit is telling me we're doing three cards, but we're doing like an in-betweenish type like understandings in between. So with Virgo, I have to put a card here, here, and here. Okay, so Virgo, these are Spirit is telling me that these are like junction points, as it were, so that you understand how to maneuver in this week coming up. These are things you have to either keep on your mind or try to do in a certain way so that the best outcome happens. So these are the main endeavors right here, right? So I'll say, yes, Spirit is telling me these things involve your external world. And these cards down here involve your internal world, which you have to be aware of or remind yourself of. Okay, Virgo? Okay, so here we go. So starting off from January 17th to the 21st, Virgo. Okay, so we have Judgment. In this case, you have to realize, Spirit is telling me, that you are gifted. You are capable. You are worthy. Okay, so clearly it's talking about self-esteem. so, Virgo, in the start of the week, I guess you're wrestling with a bit of your self-esteem, but know that you can do this, whatever it is. This project, this plan of action, something personal, whatever it is. You could be in school, and whatever it is. Just know that Spirit is saying that, hey, don't second guess yourself. You've come this far. You're not alone. The scales are balancing. This is the call to action. It is time. It is time, that Spirit is saying, okay? Believe in yourself. You won't be alone. You can do this. And what is it they're talking about? Oh, okay. Well, the Queen of Wands. This is a card of action. This is a card of passionate action, of someone who's of authority. Okay, you could be someone of authority and someone who people look up to in order to find out what to do next, how to go about it, and how to make your vision come across and make it come alive. Okay, so this is a plan of action. Okay, and this is what you'll be seen as. So you have a level of authority or a level of responsibility whereby things have to start with your say, basically, or they cannot move forward because you're a critical component in the situation. Okay, and your part has to be done, and they look to you to get that part. Okay, and you're very important, and you carry yourself at the level of where people rely on you. They believe in you. They know that what's coming from you is the best and what is necessary. You understand? Very streamlined. Okay, and you take a level, you have an air of confidence, but it's like you work on that confidence. So this makes perfect sense with the junction. So like you wake up in the day, I can do it, and you get to work. Okay, now I have to do it. I will do it. You understand? So the next juncture is, okay, so the Knight of Wands. So there's a striding momentum as you move forward when you enact things, and it looks like you yourself not only are giving instruction, but you also have to be involved with guiding the process. And I feel right here that sometimes you could become slightly overwhelmed with being around others within a process. I feel like you might rather be a bit off to the side instead of being in it. So if you look right here, I'm very much drawn towards all the leaves and everything around the knight on the horse and striding amongst them, gently trying not to trample on anything. You see that? where it's hold on, I had to fix something. Where it's not trampling on the leaves, it's making sure to only go into the dry patches, or where it's not. You know what I mean? And that horse looks very very focused on the ground, making sure, and it's like carefully not to destroy the plant. So it's like you're managing yourself amongst these plants so that you don't become too anxious, um, or too intimidating, as it were, or you don't want to say the wrong thing as you're going through it. That's funny. Um, so just do your best in that regard. Okay, so the death card. So as you're going in this process, you're gonna hit a critical part. It's like there's a no way back. Okay, so in this project, in this motion, what's happening this week, you're gonna hit a point where it's like, okay, we're ready. Be careful, everyone. Like you're saying with the Knight of Wands, be careful, everyone. This is it. This is the turning point. It's almost like if you're going to fill a mold with something hot or something like that, and the mold has to be a level of purity, you can't go back. Or like a glass blower, and you're going to put something in the furnace, and you have to mold that in the shape before it cools. You understand? Because you can't go back because it'll break. Okay, moment of truth. Okay, so that's the critical component. So you're involved in something whereby when you get the engine to a step, then everything has to be perfect so that you can move forward. Otherwise, it's catastrophe. I'm sorry to say it like that. The death card isn't necessarily in that saying catastrophe. I'm not trying to scare you, but it is giving a realm in this understanding of the point of no return towards newness, towards life, because you're building this breath, as it were. Okay, which makes sense because when you had here the Knight of Wands, you're treading very cautiously, very so. It's almost like you're controlling your nerves because you're like if someone carrying a bag so haphazardly, don't carry that bag like that. It's fragile, and you're trying not to yell. Like it's like, oh my God, what are you doing? So it's like you're trying to calm yourself because you also realize if you get off the handles, then they might just drop the bag out of fair or something like that. So that's the nature of what's happening here. So the juncture. Okay, look. Um, so inside of you whatever's happened here, I get the sub feeling that there is a successful transit. So once you garner your nerves, okay, you will then see the investment now forming in your mind, okay, because it seems like you will, like I said, there the death card in this wants to give you life, okay, because you are breathing it in here, so it looks like you will have that life, that's breath, like breathed, and you will see, yes, I can see the investment, I can see the endeavor, success, and this is going to fill you up with like the next echelons of thought whereby you can then concentrate on the investment of it all. Okay, so right here was like the forming of the project, and right here is now, okay, the project is at a level where you could start making monetary value from. You could see how this can attract your clients, your subject matter, and all the kind of stuff. So yes, very good feeling to have, and the universe is gonna give you that epiphany, to give you that imagination structure to get that going. Whew, my goodness. I mean, this is just, it's speaking for itself, isn't it, Virgo? Okay, so then, once you get this, like, when it's done, okay, when the death card is done, the life has been made, the project has been made, the thing, whatever the thing is, has been made, you start seeing dollar signs in your head. You know what I mean? With the Ace of Pentacles. And then it's like the Four of Pentacles now, like, because everybody is now seeing, oh my goodness, because everybody is now seeing the profit from it, the possibility of where this can go, where you can take it with the Four of Pentacles, and you have to disseminate wisely when you start gaining the momentum, when you start gaining the investment. You have to think wisely how to put those in place for the benefit of all. Okay, and the last part of this week, woo, the Strength card. I mean, this is crazy awesome. This is inside you. You have to continue to believe in yourself now. That's like now you're going into a new chapter of believing in yourself. One was a chapter of believing your ability, and now the next chapter is managing your success, which is hilarious. It's like, Virgo, we have to keep, the universe has to keep lifting you up, edifying you, encouraging you. Hey, you can do this. Okay, so your last part within you is the Strength card, and look how the lady in here, it's like she knows her power. She's very how would I, carefree, almost moving with authority, the chin up, and has the lion with the leash and everything. No concerns whatsoever. There's no hesitation in her stride. And she's very regally cladded. You know what I mean? Jewels and diamonds and all the kind of good stuff. Very good silk and everything. And even I almost feel like that chain may not be a typical brass chain. Maybe, I don't know, but it looks like worth. You know what I mean? Because she could have gotten a rope, but she doesn't. It's definitely something more ornate, as it were. You know what I mean? So now you have to learn how to manage success and wealth, okay? And have strength, have confidence in yourself to also be able to do this. The universe is trying to tell you that's inside of you. Okay, so Virgo, this is your reading for January the 17th to the 21st of January, 2022. I wish you all the best. If you like what has been said, if it's helped you in any way, please like, share, subscribe to the channel, hit the bell icon, and feel free to help support the channel, grow the channel by good Lord, by donating to the PayPal link in the description box below. Okay, I wish you all the best, Virgo. Bye.